Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. We have Ryloth here on the table in front of me. Today is week 1, so let's get into it. Alrighty, guys, so we rearranged the room a little bit here. We do have still our Lego display here with all of that. I got the minifigures from the Clone Army video back onto the shelves here for the most part. I got a couple over here, and then I'm making a new one with some of my most valuable figures over there. Don't mind the snacks. Anyway, but what we will be doing is starting our mock. This is our first mock video. So we have all of our Legos there that we're going to start building with. Obviously, I'm going to be making plenty more orders, but this is our mock table. So let me get this out of the way here so we can actually see the scale of the mock. So I'm going to go ahead and time lapse it. That's what our project is for week 1. And then we'll recap all of the work that we've done in this time lapse. So let's go ahead and get into it. And I'll stop it in a few times if I'm going over a build technique or if I'm talking about a certain part that I might need or I'm using or etc. So let's get right into it. Alrighty, guys, so as you can see, we went ahead and filled in this front part of the mock. Again, this is going to be the lower level here, so that's kind of why I went ahead and already put the tan. This will be the actual floor of Ryloth. I'm going to build this slowly up, probably to about here before we go ahead and start the actual up top high ground and then the base over there. So I'm reaching kind of a standstill here because I usually do this first layer, just random bricks inside, filling it up. Then from this point on, I will put a flat level of bricks. I usually do a flat level of bricks, but that also means I will be putting another set of bricks right about here that stack up, and then get to that desired height back there. However, I don't have those, at least not to the liking. I could go scrum through all those colors of my bricks over there in the wall, find bricks that work. I'd rather just order the cheapest brick, probably black or dark gray, similar to this. And I'm just gonna do 2x4s and 2x6s and order a very large amount from Bricklink. And that way I can just use those as my designated risers to get to the level in which I want the actual ground. Once I get to that level, I can start filling in with tan and other colored bricks to make it smooth. But until then, I think it's just easier if I just do a Bricklink order. So I have all the parts I need and then just go ahead and knock it out. So I will be doing a Bricklink order, probably bricks, or doing the pick a brick at Lego as well. So hopefully they have enough for me to complete that, because it's just a little bit easier if I can just buy one brick in bulk and then use that to fill this in. However, for now, what I will do is I'm going to grab some more black like this. I haven't been too decisive on if I want the black perimeter all the way on the side as it rises, or if I want it to be tan throughout. I've seen both done on mocks, and I'm not sure, honestly, just because I think the black looks sleek, but it also takes away because like disconnecting you from the fact that it's black there instead of the tan. I was originally just going to do one black like this all the way around and then start the actual mock, which I think would look a lot cleaner. So it's probably what I'm going to do. So I'm going to have to go ahead and get a little bit of black brick to go all the way around the perimeter. Only thing about not using it on the sides is that requires a lot of tan to be used on the sides now too. So that's something that I, wanted to get away from. But of course, if it looks a little bit better, I think I'm just going to go that route. In the long run, I'm going to be happy. So we'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and pick up this week when I go ahead and get the Bricklink order, or if we go to the pick-a-brick wall and they have the bricks I need, or at least a filler brick that I can buy a large amount of, and I'll do that. So we'll see you guys then. Alrighty, guys, so we just got back from the Lego store. I went ahead and purchased 2 boxes of pick-a-brick, and I just needed some filler bricks, so 2x4 to get this filled up. And I also did a Bricklink order As you can see here, we got a bunch of these like orange mustard yellow bricks, the 2x4s. They're just going to be in here for filler. So I filled up a bunch of those. Also got some of these tan bricks, or some of these yellow bricks that are the side stud, so I can do some snot technique. And I got some of these tan bricks right here. They're like brick style, so super cool. So I'm going to go ahead and get some of this filled out now, and then I'll show the bricklink order that we have as well. Alrighty guys, so we kind of got a little bit further here. I started placing down some tan and dark tan plates here, so that way we can kind of get an idea. This is kind of the farthest I want to go right here, where I put these two pieces, because this is where it will begin to rise up elevation into like a mountain there. And then as you see, I have a bunch of these that I got from Pick-a-Brick at the Lego store. These brick pieces, and then some of these ones as well that look great. I'm going to be using that for some of the structures we build and kind of showing some texture in the buildings. But we've reached a standstill because these 2x4s that I have a bunch of from the Lego store, I just realized I think are the same ones I ordered on Bricklink, because it's probably in mass right now at the Pick-a-Brick. So whoever I bought it from is probably selling a bunch of the ones that they bought from the Pick-a-Brick. And I saw that because there's a lot of people selling those on Bricklink. So it's fine though, it's easier for me to get bulk that way. And it's actually probably cheaper, surprisingly enough. But so that was the 2 boxes of the Pick-a-Brick along with those other pieces there that I got today. And I thought it was gonna be way more. It's just not even close to enough. So I already had ordered the Bricklink order that will be here on Tuesday. As I'm filming this today, this is Sunday, February 2nd. So it should be here on Tuesday, February 4th. However, I'm probably going to release this video Monday, tomorrow, and so we will have the next wall and growing of the mountain here in our week 2. So for week 1, I'm going to show here the order that we actually have here. So this is the Bricklink order. We actually have 375 of those light orange ones, and then 30 tans. That's actually for structure building. I wanted to order with it. So huge order coming there. But for week 1, I'm going to move my MacBook here. This is kind of how far we've gotten. And honestly, I'm not too mad about it because I plan on doing this for a long time. So, but yeah, we've gotten this far. I have the tan and dark tan. I'm not too worried about these blotches. I have a lot of texturized pieces like these that are going to be covering up a lot of this area when I start building more texture and stuff like that a part of the mock. So right now I just want to get the base of the colors scheme, see if I like it, see if it matches what I think Ryloth should look like. And for now, I'm just loading this up with a bunch of 2x whatevers I can find to fill up this portion. And then once we get to this back, you'll see a bunch of bright orange that'll bring us up to the level we want to be at. And then once we get to that higher level up there, I'll go ahead and start using more of these tile pieces and more of the tan and dark tan pieces to get that all leveled out. Once we have it leveled out, the side here is going to be the next thing. I'm going to have to do a Bricklink order for that too, because I'm going to just do a black border like you see here along the bottom, but the rest is going to be tan, I decided. So I'm going to do tan, and that's going to be kind of tough to do with the pieces that I have right now. So I'm definitely going to do a Bricklink order to fill out that side of the mountain. But after we fill out that, we'll go ahead and start planning what we want the base to look like, or the outpost to look like. We have some of the minifigures back here, but we're definitely going to need more minifigures, probably at least another 5 to 10 phase 1 clone troopers and at least another 6 phase 2 clone troopers. I'm also going to include a couple commanders from other stuff. I'm not sure if I want to include Delta Squad as the commanding squad or whatever, but I'll decide whatever we end up doing for the commanding squad for Ryloth. And then after that, we'll kind of see what kind of structure we want to do, if we want to add any vehicles or vehicle depot, because then I'll need to make some of those. But yeah, so far for week 1, looking pretty good. We're going to go ahead and wrap up the video now, and then I will see you guys in either the next YouTube video or the review we do next. Alrighty guys, so thank you for tuning in. Sorry if the audio is not too great. I'm not using my mic right now. But I will let you guys know when we have that Bricklink order and we start week 2 for building, because I'm super excited. Right now, like I said, we're just kind of at a standstill with parts coming in to fill out the rest of the actual geo on this, because we need to get this up higher before I can start filling in more tiles and filling in more tan and dark tan to understand where we're going to be at. But nonetheless, I will have more videos coming out separate from the mock, so reviews, information videos, and other videos that I have planned. So stay tuned for all of those. Stay tuned for the next week, week 2, building Ryloth. Super excited to get all of this done so we can start planning what the outpost and base is going to look like. And I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.